This is Victoria Clemens again with my Ace Victory channel. I was coming on here today to raise awareness for borderline personality disorder, as well as arthritis and lupus. It is May, which is Lupus, Arthritis, and Borderline Personality Awareness Month. So the first topic I would like to talk about is borderline personality disorder. I just got diagnosed with that last year while I was in a crisis unit. I could definitely do a crisis unit story time if you want. I have plenty. Should have wrote a book there. Knew someone who did. Well, I've been struggling with it. It's something that cannot be cured. It's a personality disorder, so it's not like bipolar where you can take medication and it rewires your mind. I do take antidepressants, but that helps with my depression, with psychoses, and yeah, I just finished anger management because borderline personality disorder makes you very angry at times. You have breakdowns, you have breakthroughs, then you also throw a couple punches, pun intended. It's really hard to talk about. There's a couple of people with borderline personality disorder who I watch here on YouTube, and it's Sammy Marie Grimm and Recovery Mom. They helped me through my worst moments, even though I've made it past my worst moments. There's still doom and gloom, but you always make it to the other side. If you have any questions about borderline personality disorder, I would be more than glad to answer them. It makes you have ups and downs throughout the whole day. I've had that today. You get really eccentric, passionate, and then you also show aggression and depression with it. I can do a crisis unit story time right now. So, while I was in the crisis unit, I was located at David Lawrence Center here in Naples, Florida. I've met quite a handful of different people there who I adore and look up to. It's crazy to say that from a crisis unit, but it's the truth. It makes you have a lot of mood swings. So, I don't know how, but while I was in the crisis unit, the psychiatrist knew I had borderline personality disorder as soon as I walked in. I was holding my notebook. I sat crisscross like I am right now, and he was like, boom, you have borderline personality disorder. I'm like, what? Yeah, and it makes you very emotionally unstable. So there's that. I'm very emotionally unstable, but I'm working on it through meditation, journaling, antidepressants. I take Prozac. I was taking a antipsychotic called Abilify, but that made me sleep so much. I think it made me worse, honestly. So I stopped taking that. My psychiatrist told me that that's okay if I'm doing, a little bit better, which I am. I would also like to talk about arthritis. I've had arthritis for many years. 25. I've probably had it since I was about 17, 18. It feels like your bones are crushing. It's a terrible feeling. I have the type rheumatoid arthritis. One time I had a dream where somebody was hammering my back, and I think that just resembles how much pain gets locked inside. And with my lupus, I have systemic lupus. It's an autoimmune condition, and it punctures all of your organs. Am I going to die with this? Probably. Am I going to die with arthritis and borderline personality disorder? Most likely. But it's just something that I have to accept. Acceptance is key. You can't run away from something that's not going to leave. I used to have many IV infusions, doctor's visits, and hospital stays due to my lupus and arthritis. And I've had multiple stays at the crisis unit with my borderline personality disorder. It's something that's a part of me. I just can't let it defeat me. I'm a little bit tired right now. I went to a couple job interviews today. However, I'm honestly not that hopeful about them. I would like to be, but I'm not. I'm working on Social Security disability for my systemic lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and borderline personality disorder. And something that's hard to admit. I used to have too much pride. But, life humbles you, whether you want it to or not. And that's where I am. I'm sitting in my room. trying to connect in a way that you would understand what it's like to go through these things, these disabilities. Something that you can't put into words, no matter how much you try. The sun does always come up tomorrow, and God always provides a new slate for you. So I'm holding on. Just like the semicolon statement. You just can never let go. Metaphorically, you can. Theoretically, you can. But not in all seriousness. If there's one thing that you can get out of this video, is to show compassion to people, to everyone, because you never know what someone is going through. All of these are invisible illnesses, so looking at me, you wouldn't be able to tell I have any of this. You would think I'm a normal person, but that's far from the truth. Let me read you a part of my journal that I wrote in the crisis unit. This is from one of my latest days, from July 4th. It's coming up too. To live, no matter what befalls me, I feel commanded to choose life. You cannot give in to despair. You may hit rock bottom, but then you have a choice. And to choose life means an obligation not merely to survive, but to live. Life is not about all the wrong moves you made. Life is about the right one move that made all the difference. I'm hoping this YouTube career is the right move that will make all the right differences. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And sometimes even to live is an act of courage. I see a page where I wanted to have a women's empowerment, health and wellness business conference. There's so many possibilities in this world. I wrote this for anger management. I'm not going to read that. It's a little personal. I'll let you have a sneak peek at another journal of mine. Isn't it great to see inside the mind of another? We are all brothers and sisters. We're all connected. We're all one. Okay. So, I don't know what happened here. I think I lost a page. Maybe I lost my mind. You dissociate a lot with borderline personality disorder. But it starts like mid-sentence. Don't know why. Don't remember. So it says, about these pills anyway, I take on the daily, so I knew it wouldn't actually harm me. Why am I like this? Am I mentally fucked with major depression disorder? With with any crosses? It's major depression disorder with psychoses. I also have PTSD, generalized anxiety disorder, OCD, illness anxiety disorder, and borderline personality disorder. I wrote, my family hates me. They think I'm tearing the family apart. Obviously, that's true enough. Nobody wants to be around me. I really don't blame them. I hate myself too. At least I'm at David Lawrence Center to get help and support. That was after I took a handful of pills. I was in a state of mind last year. That was like being caged in and looking inside while you're out. Something I cannot fathom. I'm better now. I don't believe I would do that again. I would hope not. That's why I need to raise awareness, because lots of times with the borderline personality disorder and with lupus and arthritis, you feel hopeless. And you come to this point where you want it to end. I know that sounds, mortifying and morbid also, but it's the truth. I would just love to live in the world of understanding. So I hope this message gets to you and you hear it in your heart. because I feel it deep down in my soul, to my core, the very being of myself. You see my cross. I pray to God to heal me, but He didn't. Maybe that's because I'm meant to heal others. Heal others who feel the same way I do. Who maybe have the same diagnoses or feelings. I just know you must carry on. I hope you have a good day, or rather a good night, and I look forward to speaking with you more. This was a good one-on-one chat. I'm sorry that there was a lot of pauses. I just didn't want to be too structured with my talk. I wanted it to be authentic. Well, ciao for now, and I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe below. I've always wanted to say that. Bye. God bless.